Susie Bylund, now the three-time conference champion, joining us down here at the Western Iowa Conference Tournament at Nishna Hills down in Atlantic. Susie, a crazy one here this year. A defending champion from your sophomore and junior year, put a lot of pressure on yourself. You ended up going into what turned into a three-hole playoff. What was it like out there?
It was crazy.
Talking right now with Susie Bylund, who is now the three-time defending conference champion here at the Western Iowa Conference. We're in Atlantic today at Nishna Valley. And Susie, congratulations, third straight, but this one did not come easy. Go to a three-hole playoff today. You pick up the win on that third hole. What was the pressure like today?
It was very intense. It's kind of, you can't really put words to it. There's so many people watching and so much pressure, but I pulled through and so glad came my way.
You kind of talk like you put some pressure on yourself just coming into today. How did you fight through that early this morning?
Yeah, I came in like defending the WIC title and stuff, so I felt tons of pressure. Like I had to do good, and that just made me do awful. I had like the worst round, but I was able to fight back in the playoff hole, so that's good.
Take us through those playoff holes. You teed off first, had a nice drive, and then your competitor came out with a great drive as well. How did you step up with that second shot, and then take us through the rest of those playoff holes?
Yeah, we flipped a coin to see who would make the call of who goes first, and obviously it went my way, and I decided I'd just go first and get it over with. I like the pressure, I guess. And so my drive was pretty good, and then she had an outstanding drive, so much pressure on me. Then it was my turn for a second shot, and I put it pretty close to the hole, probably about 8 feet, and there she goes and chips it way closer than me. So much pressure on my third shot, and I drained the putts for birdie. So that was a big point right there.
And then on the second hole, you guys are on number 8. It's a par 3. You had a nice drive. Didn't get a great bounce just off of the green. She kind of was in the same situation. Take us through the rest of that hole.
We were in the same spot. She was back a little bit further, so her turn was first, and she put that thing right 2 feet away from the hole. So no pressure for me. So I decided to putt it because today I've been blading all my short chip shots. So I played on the safe side and was about 5.5 feet out. And so it was my turn again, and I drained it, thankfully, and as did she.
And then you go on and you got a great drive on that third playoff hole. Did you feel like you were in good shape? She was kind of behind a little bit of a tree, even though she drove about the same distance.
Yep. After that drive, I felt pretty confident. I knew I had to have an attitude that I wanted to win, and yep.
Take us through that putt, that last putt. You knew that you had 2 putts just to send it to another playoff, but you end up getting that one to go in. Take us through that last putt that won it for you.
Yeah, I felt the wind starting to blow right when I got up there to hit the ball, and so much, it was crazy, and it took the whole hole, it cupped the whole thing, but it made it, thankfully, and it was in my favor.
Did you notice all the people following you, and did that put extra pressure, or was there enough pressure on you the way it was?
That made some more pressure. There were so many people. I turned around, I remember on hole number 1, and all I could see was heads and people. Like, I couldn't even see the green grass, and it was crazy, but I'm glad that I pulled through, and congrats to that girl. She's really outstanding too.
First time you've ever been to a playoff. How will this help you maybe come state tournament time and playoff time, if you need it?
Yeah, I hope the pressure definitely helps me out in the future. So,
what's it like being a 3-time conference champion?
Feels good. Yep.
Now, I know you said you were going to Western Iowa, Iowa. Yep,
Iowa
Western. There we go. I got Western Iowa Conference on the brain. Not going to be golfing. Any thought of basketball or volleyball?
I have not. Nope. I'm studying nursing and take a heavier load and just get my education underway and on with my life. And I can still golf in tournaments and stuff, so it'll all be okay.
Well, I know they're reading off all the champions over there, so I'll let you get up there, Susie. Congratulations.
Thank you.